I am so excited to tell you guys about everything that we did in Tulum. My dog! Trying to find the right way to sit without... Does it look weirder if I'm forward? Yeah, I kind of come back and I'm like this. So first, I'm so glad you guys get to see this place. This is the spot we're gonna be shooting podcasts, content, this kind of stuff. So apologize for it being a little messy. We're putting it all together right now, but I'm glad you actually get to see what this looks like a little bit behind the scenes. So I want to tell you guys a little bit about why we went to Tulum. One of my companies is called Peak Nutrition. It's a supplement company, and we ran this transformation challenge. Okay, so the beginning of this year, we did a Peak Transformation Challenge. It was completely free, anybody could enter, and the whole point was we just want to give back to our community. The first place winner gets a free trip to Cancun, plus their significant other or friend who pay for flights and all that stuff for them to come down. I want them to get in shape, feel good, and then be able to come down here, show it all off. And so the winner was this girl named Tasha. She brought her girlfriend, Mia. And what I really wanted to give was, you put in this hard work, I want to give you something really special. And so then also, the next time that we do this transformation challenge, people can see that that's real. And that inspires them to want to make that big change in their life and become a better version of themselves. So the reason it's such a big deal for me to have I don't know, a luxurious experience for the people who won is because I was actually in the stores and was with them when they were busting their ass trying to get in shape. So they really put a lot of work and energy into it, and it would be not very fun to show up to a Holiday Inn after all that work. So I want them to have fun, enjoy it, and have an experience with their friend or significant other that they would genuinely remember. You know, it's about the connection that we made with these people. Obviously, my intent off the bat was, I want these people who won, who put in the time and the energy and this much care to go and enjoy themselves. The point was that I'm gonna pay for a beautiful trip to Tulum, you're gonna have an amazing time, and you're gonna bring your significant other. But then when Tasha asked for me to go, well, for me and the crew to go, it fundamentally changed what the entire purpose of us going down there was. At first, it was for them to go have fun. But now it was about for us to have an opportunity and for them to have an opportunity to really get to know each other on more than just a surface level. She knew Cade, she had worked with Cade through in the stores, getting into shape and figuring out what she needed to do with her workouts and nutrition.
You guys are easy.
But things are a lot different after you get a couple drinks together. You start talking about your relationships, things that you fucked up in your life. When you start really being vulnerable and opening up about your real life experiences, you're now not customer and operator anymore. You're friends. And that was something that I know now is that is my intention moving forward.
Pick me up!
There you go, you got it.
Pick me up, pull my hair on my neck!
That is, yeah.
So, while we were down at Tulum, there are these beautiful, underground water holes. They're called cenotes. I'm sure you've seen them before. They're these natural freshwater springs that are a little away from where the ocean is, so you kind of got to drive in a little bit and go check them out. But this was the experience that I was so excited for everybody to have.
Okay, no, we have to work.
Oh, just get your hair wet, Jesus Christ.
All right.
You're getting in the water anyway. Take a close-up of them getting in that shower. Of them looking miserable doing it.
God.
Is it cold?
Yeah.
It's really not that cold.
Cade, shut up.
You guys are all
Cade, shut up, mister.
Shut up.
Wet enough?
Lukewarm water. I've been in it. You go to somewhere like Tulum, you're going to be spending your time drinking, partying, eating, all the fun stuff. But again, to take that break and have a little time where we were like in nature.
Oh my god!
What?
What? Oh my god. Jeez.
Let's go.
Look right there. I'm like, where?
Again, it was just like a beautiful, natural experience to be able to go down there, and I would highly recommend if you ever make your way down there to go check one of these out.
We're off to a great start.
We immediately look way nerdier wearing this now.
Yeah.
This went from like cool to real geekdom.
I'm not gonna put mine on yet.
I am.
What?
Yeah, because it's kind of ugly. Oh, I see the turtle. Yeah.
Solid jump. Very nice. So we came to the Grand Cenote. We are gonna swim all the way to the bottom and see who dies. See who makes it all the way back. So now, I wouldn't be doing this justice if I didn't talk about what was my favorite part. When you go there, there are these day clubs, right? So, you know, it's like a restaurant and bar and you're out on the beach. And we're kind of halfway through the day. We've been drinking all day. I've got a good buzz on. And out of nowhere, I look up towards the top of the restaurant and this guy pulls out an electric violin and he just starts jamming. We go up there and it's all these people like they're dancing in a club, but to a violin. It was like this beautiful contrast that I had not seen anywhere else. And I really liked it a lot. Honestly, probably my best experience there. Oh God, this is gonna sound corny.
Yeah, tell me about it, because I actually don't know anything about it, and I would love to hear about it.
Okay, all right. Here, I'm gonna give you the full big shebang. So, I moved out to Arizona. I'm from St. Louis.
Missouri.
St. Louis, Missouri. I knew I wanted to start a business, so I was looking at basically like supplement stores. They are kind of the epitome of a really bad model. Like when you go in there, you're always being upsold. It's something you probably don't want, and you probably don't fucking really need either. genuinely. And it's always like some 17-year-old being paid minimum wage and just kind of like sitting behind the counter. So you couldn't find a better industry where it needed to be like flipped on its head. So then the concept was like, how do I hire a bunch of fucking idiot 18, 19, 20, 21, 22-year-olds, but teach them all of the same skills, leadership qualities that Fortune 500 Harvard graduates are learning? Because if you think about that over the long run, I can get people like Cade, where I can teach them and train them on these things, and I pay way more than what the average is for a retail supplement store. They have health insurance, they have a 401k plan, they have everything. And so if I can keep them for 20 years, I could make a business that has more talent labor inside of its organization than Apple, if you think about it, because there's a lot of requirement to come into something like that. So I think we actually have done a pretty good job at that, with just the 3 stores inside of Peak Nutrition. Like when you go in there, you know everybody is like, they're fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like they ask you questions, you get along with them, you're like excited to go in, this is fun. So then the concept is, how do I take that thing that we trained people on and that we made, you know, some drug addict that's 22 years old and has nothing left to do, who then starts working at Peak and changes his whole life around and is now dedicated to it in a way that like you just couldn't find anywhere else. Like you're not going to go to FedEx and find people that are like, I'll get fucking FedEx tattooed on my head. You know, like you have that level of like care about it because it really does mean that much. I think it, for some people like that work for us, it means more than their religion.
Yeah.
So then how do you take that, how do you give that to other people? How do you give that to people that like do not work for me or anything like that? So the modern warrior concept is taking these skills of leadership and discipline and humility and offering it for free to the public in a way that allows them to slowly improve over time. And then they'll identify with our brand and what we do because it made them actually a better person in their own life, the same way as my employees. Did I do it?
What do you think?
I think I fucking nailed it.
He nailed it. What do you think? He nailed it. Yeah.